Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we have another YESSTYLE haul, and don't forget to use my code if you shop on YESSTYLE. It really helps my channel. Thank you. And as always, skincare will be in the end of the video. So today we have a lot of exciting things. I think we need to start with this blush. I feel like we've been unboxing one shade per video, but this is the last one. It is in this peachy shade Papaya Glow number 3, and I will be making the video where I compare all the shades. And I love those blushes so much. They are made in collaboration with Hearts to Hearts, and they are so adorable. Look at this packaging. And it is glowy liquid blush. I really like the formula. It's very lightweight and the color is buildable. At first it's very light, so you can wear it as kind of no makeup glowy flush of color. It looks very natural on the skin, and it's buildable, so if you want more intense color you can just build it up. And I really like how it looks. It just gives this juicy idle glow. I really like it. And then we have two glowy tints from fwee, and this one is from 100%. I have never tried anything from them, but it looked so exciting. Let's probably start with this one, and this is the spin on their shade from the pot without, and this is basically a spin on that shade. And it is supposed to be very pretty shade, so let's check it out. fwee products are some of my favorites, so I'm very excited to see the formula, and the packaging is super pretty. And I've gotten only this shade because they were pretty expensive. Right now they are on sale for like 9, but when I was buying it, it was like 16, so now it's better time to buy it. But it was pretty new when I got it, but I was waiting for other things to arrive. So the package is pretty pink, but on the applicator it looks kind of nudie beige, so let's see the color. Oh, such an interesting color. It like looks beige and looks pink at the same time. So interesting. Very nice formula. It's not super thin and it's not super thick. Very nice, and it's very glowy. So like the first layer, it's super subtle and the color is really interesting. Let's see if you can build it. Yeah, like this it looks more pinky, but on the applicator it looks pretty beigey. When you build it, it turns a little bit more rosy, but still on the very kind of nudie beige side. I really like this shade. It's very unique. And this one doesn't really smell like anything. It is supposed to be tint, but I don't think it will be tinting because the color is very light. But I still like it very much. And then let's try this one. It's supposed to have very cool packaging. I've seen it all over my YouTube. Oh, so you can build it yourself. This is the base, and you put those rings on. So you put the big one. They're kind of silicone-y. And then you put a small one. I think it's very cute. I'm not sure about this metal tube, but yeah, I like the idea of those. It's very interesting. But let's see the formula. Let me know if you tried anything from this brand and if you have this lip tint. The applicator looks like almond ones. It's very nice. It's also not super thin and not super thick. Very beautiful and glowy. It's the first layer. It smells a little bit sweet. I really like the shade. It's so beautiful. Formula looks a little bit like Amuse ones and Roman ones, where first you apply it and it's a little bit glowy, and the more it kind of sits, the more glowy it becomes, and also a little bit lighter. Very pretty. I would probably get another shade in kind of browny nudie beige, because those are my favorite colors. And now let's wipe it off and see if it stains. Okay, it stained a little bit, but nothing crazy. If you want very staining lip tints, look at lilybyred ones or Roman bucket ones, like those thick ones. They are the best. And then we have this cute palette from lilybyred. I love those keyboard palettes because right now they started releasing other palettes and I don't really like them. I think those are the prettiest. I love the formula, I love the packaging. They are perfect for every day and you really want to use them because they are so cute. And the colors are pretty neutral, but it's what you would use for everyday makeup. I think those and dasique palettes right now are my favorite. I think this colorgram is also glowy. Let's see. I got this shade number 14, Silky Lychee. I think this collection, I think they are 3 Geek Nude. They were so hard to get because they would be out of stock all the time. So I snatched up one. Let's see how it looks. I also like colorgram formula and I love their packaging. And this one is so pretty. All the lip products now are so pretty, so they are very hard to resist. And brands are releasing those lip products like there is no tomorrow. Roman just released their lip oils and I got, I think, 5 shades. I'm so excited. See the shade, I will swatch it here. Oh, this one is more creamy and kind of more thicker layer is applied. Kind of like old Roman tints, because now they have more thinner formula, and this one applies kind of way more product in one go, but the color is very beautiful. For example, like those old Roman tints, they would apply in a thicker layer, similarly to those colorgram ones, and right now they are much more thinner. So yeah, I get why it is sold out all the time, because the color is very pretty, and I think the packaging is also playing a major role because it's very beautiful. Now let's see the stain. I think this one is the most staining out of those 3. Now we have another dasique palette, but this time it is their blush palette in the Knit collection. I have an eyeshadow palette from this collection. It is so adorable, so I really wanted to get this blush one. And it is also so pretty. This is how it looks. It's pretty cool tone, especially this lavender shade. But the star of the show is this color. It is so interesting. But I really like those dasique palettes because you have 4 shades and you can have like that gradient that everyone is showing right now. Like from the darker shade and more closer to the nose you have more lighter shade. So I'm very excited to test it out, and I will probably get some more of those palettes, especially more browny ones. And then we have new lip tints from Hince. They are kind of matte blurring ones, and right now a lot of brands are releasing those kind of matte blurring tints, so I guess they are again in fashion, so let's try those out. I got two shades, number 4 and number 2, so let's see if they are good. Last time we tried ones from fwee and they are very beautiful, and now we have those. The packaging is very interesting. It's kind of, how to explain it, are kind of like a rubbery material, but like grainy rubbery material. They are pretty satisfying, but very unique. I haven't seen anything like this. I think they remind me those lip tints. If you remember, it's a very old collection. I'm not sure if it's still on like YESSTYLE. It has kind of this grainy texture and the feel is pretty much the same. Definitely not like other packaging, but let's see the formula. This is the applicator. Oh, the smell is very strong, like toffee candies. I rarely can point out the exact scent, but this is like straight up toffee candies. Let's see how it looks. Very soft and very nice, like cushiony applicator. It's so incredibly soft and pretty thin formula. Looks very pretty, and I really like this shade. I thought it would be a little lighter, but it's still very pretty. So far it didn't dry all the way, but let's wait and try this shade, number 4. And I will bring my fwee ones that we unboxed in a previous video, so we can see the comparison of the formula. I don't really have other matte ones because they were not popular like at all. I also got a Romand one in a squeezy tube, one shade, because it was on sale for $6, so I was like, fine, I will test all the different matte ones out. Oh, I like this shade so much, it's so pretty. I think maybe I put too much on this one, because this shade, you can see, it's much more matte. I took off a little bit, and yeah, they are pretty matte, but not kind of liquid lipstick matte, but soft powdery matte. Very pretty. I really like the shade selection. So this collection we tested in a previous video. It's from fwee in the shade Petal Rose. I really like the packaging and I really like the formula. Overall, fwee lip products are one of the best ones right now. And let's see how it compares. It applies a little more thicker, but then you need a little more product. Pretty similar. It has this blurring finish. I don't really see much of a difference. It depends on what you like and probably the smell, because this one smells strongly like toffee chocolate and this one has lighter scent, kind of like florally a little bit. And fwee ones have a ton of different shades, and also they are coming out with this Pinky Rose collection, so they have like a million different shades in warm tone, neutral tone, cool tone, and hince ones have like 6 or 7 shades, but I really like this shade so much. This one is a little bit more vibrant than I was expecting. I prefer more kind of these dusty shades, but I think this and then lip gloss on top, it would look so beautiful. I had a little bit of a hard time wiping them off, but they are not really staining. If you want more stronger tint, you need to look for glowy ones. These like rose one from fwee, they have glowy ones in this collection. They are very staining, and those buckets from Romand are also very staining, but those matte ones not really. And then I'm super excited to look at those blushes from dasique. It's their spring collection and they are so adorable. I have 2 shades. one more cool toned and one more warm toned. Let's open this up. Sweet Blossom. What I don't like are those stickers. I wish it came in a box because I ruined the packaging a little bit because it's cardboard. But let's look at the inside. Oh my god. It's kind of like Guerlain blushes, but it looks a little bit messy in here. Basically, you have those little flowers, but I think some of them got destroyed, but still they look so cute. Let's kind of wipe this and see how it looks. I'm not sure if you will be able to see, but here you have a little bit dusty pink shade. I think it's very cute, but you need to be careful because it's very dusty and very messy, as you can see, but it's pretty cute. Roman released similar one with kind of bunnies, but it's not on YESSTYLE, so I didn't get those, but this is pretty cute. Okay, maybe you can see it here better, but honestly I don't really like swatching those powder blushes because you cannot really see. Let's open it up. Yeah, again, it's so dusty. That's why I don't really like loose powders, because they go everywhere. This looks a little bit darker. The finger you can see better, but still those swatches are a little bit useless. I think if you like pink blushes and you really like this kind of concept, I think it's pretty fun. It's much cheaper than those Guerlain ones. Of course, the price point and the quality is different, but still it's so much fun. It's a little bit messy. It really depends on what you like. If you just want like a cute blush, I think this is pretty adorable. I don't really like the packaging. Not that I'm against cardboard, I just think that it's a little messy, but I think it's still very cute. And as always, we have fwee pot with a random keychain. We open them in every video, so let's see what we got this time. I got the color Skirt. I treat those like a mystery box because you get a mystery keychain. And you look first and then I look. I'm hoping for like a pastel pink or blue one, but let's see what we get this time. I hope it's not like a yellow one, or I don't know. I already have that yellow one. Oh, it's silver one. I think I already have it. Pretty cute, but I already have it. The keychain itself is pretty good. It's a little hefty, so it's good quality, and this is how it looks inside. And you can put your pot in here. And then let's see the pot itself. Oh, it's so bright pink. And I got those to use as a blush. Very pretty. And I will swatch them on my shorts. And that's everything for the makeup part, and now we'll jump into skincare. And this is what I got for skincare. First, I wanted to show you these from Dr. Althea. Can you focus? Those are Stretchfit calming pads, and I was very curious about them, and I saw those on a glow up giveaway products, and I got them basically for free. And how you can get them, I will insert the video. Basically, with every order from $29, you can add on a free product, but they drop it once in 2 or 3 days, and it's usually at night, at least for me in Portugal, like at 1 AM. So you just can check their Instagram, and they are posting those on there. It's a great add-on, and you can try the products for free. Basically, all you need to do is write a review after you get the product. And I was very curious about those pads, so I got them. I'm not really enjoying any product so far from this brand, but I was very curious about those, so I will update you in future videos if they are good. Then I got my favorite soothing toner from Anua. If you want more detailed video about all my skincare favorites, I will link it here. But yeah, I got it as a bundle deal. Then I got two of my favorite calming creams. I love them so much. They helped me with my acne so much, this whole line, so I repurchase them all the time. Then I finally got my favorite spot patches from Green. They are around $5 to $6, which is a great deal and they work great. And then I got this new serum from Abib. They're calming drops. I really like most of Abib products, so I was very curious about this one. Those are the main soothing ingredients. And let's see how it looks. It's pretty expensive, but you get a big bottle of it, and Abib overall is pretty expensive right now. You have 50 ml in here. It looks pretty cool, and let's see the texture. They look like oil drops. I'm not sure where to put it, but let's put it here. I wonder if it smells like anything. No, it doesn't have any smell whatsoever, and it feels very lightweight, a little bit. I'm not sure if it quickly absorbs or it will stay like this. A little bit of oiliness, so that's kind of scares me a little bit, because for some acne prone skins oil is not good, so I'm not sure what are those drops, but probably they are oil because they look like oil. So I will update you in future videos if this is good or if it broke me out. But that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!